never use a translator for Argentinian Spanish. A common translator for Argentinian Spanish, as it could be Google Translate, DPL, or any other translator you are currently using for Argentinian Spanish, is not useful at all for our dialect. It's not useful at all for our specific type of Spanish. The reason of this is pretty simple. The common translators, are not used to deal with Argentinian Spanish. Why? Because Argentinian Spanish has lots of different vocabulary, has lots of slang, and lots of weird things that we say all the time that when you translate them, they do not make any sense. For example, we got the word germo, which means mujer, but it is backwards, and it is an informal style to say words that some people use a lot here in Argentina. It's very informal, but casual at the same time. And when you put it in Google Translate or any other translate, it doesn't translate it right. The same with different words as flashero, which is something that is super impossible or that you cannot believe. And why Google Translate or any other translate does not work out for this? Basically because Argentinian Spanish is a hard dialect. Argentinian Spanish has many different words, and Google Translate and Common Translate just focuses on the general Spanish. So if you are coming here or if you would like to learn Argentinian Spanish, practice your Argentinian Spanish, I do not recommend you to work with these tools. Instead, I will totally recommend you to use ChatGPT, or in Spanish, ChatGPT. It is way more useful. You can ask him to give you examples, you can ask him to give you full details, and it is almost like a real local. The AI can explain you way more better Argentinian words in a detailed way. The slang, vocabulary, the grammar, and almost everything. Now I will show you and teach you how to use ChatGPT to learn Argentinian Spanish, to practice your Argentinian Spanish, and look up for words, or ask him about words, or ask him about Argentinian slang. Hey, what's the meaning of flashero in Argentinian Spanish?
In Argentine Spanish, flashero describes something or someone that's trippy, surreal, or mind-blowing. It can refer to a person who has unusual or eccentric ideas, or to an experience that feels out of the ordinary or mind-bending. It's often used in a casual, slangy way to describe something that really stands out or feels almost psychedelic.
Okay, great. Now, give me an example with flashero in Spanish.
Claro, aquí va un ejemplo. Anoche vi una película re flashera. Me dejó pensando en un montón de cosas.
Gave us an example with flashero. Flashero, as I just told you, is like something imaginary or super crazy or impossible. This is another one now with a super common slang phrase, which is romper las bolas, which is like break balls, but basically means to annoy in an informal way. Let's ask ChatGPT about this. What's the meaning of romper las bolas in Argentinian Spanish?
Romper las bolas is a colloquial and somewhat vulgar expression in Argentine Spanish that means to annoy or to bother someone. It's often used when someone is being a nuisance or causing unnecessary trouble. Literally, it translates to breaking the balls, similar to the English phrase busting your chops.
Perfect. Now, give me an example in Spanish and tell me in English the example.
Por supuesto, aquí tienes un ejemplo. Deja de romper las bolas, que estoy tratando de concentrarme. This means, stop bothering me, I'm trying to concentrate.
So, you have just seen, it's an amazing tool for making this, just like a dictionary, just like when you call a friend or someone and this person, hey, what's the meaning of this in Spanish or in Argentinian Spanish? So I recommend you to use it like this. So as I have just shown you, ChatGPT is not the best option to learn Argentinian Spanish, to practice your Argentinian Spanish, but still it is a good tool to use it in real life context. You can ask him about specific words. ChatGPT is way better than Google Translate and any other translate that you can find in the internet. I totally recommend it for intermediate students and for beginners in the case of using it as a dictionary and to use it to ask him about slang and common words that we have here in Argentina. It is not a Spanish teacher. You have to take in account that I have used it to learn English, Russian, and even practice Spanish to see whether or not it was a useful tool. And I don't think it is a useful tool to use it as a Spanish teacher. It doesn't really work as a teacher. It is just like a dictionary, an open book that you can read everything over there. For sure, in 1 year, in a few months, 2 years, I don't know, it will be better than a Spanish teacher. But currently, it is not. And when that time comes, I will make a video here. You will see it and you will know it. For intermediate students, I will recommend to use this tool to speak with it and to practice with specific words that you are struggling with, or you can just use it to have random conversations. I use it to practice my English, but I think it's really boring, and every time that I'm using it, I feel that I want to sleep. And before finishing with this video, I would like to tell you that my new Argentinian Spanish Academy has just opened its doors. Here in my academy, you will learn Argentinian Spanish, specifically for travelers and new residents that want to come here to Argentina to start a new life, just to have casual trips, visit your family, friend, or everything that you want to do here in my country. It is specifically for travelers and new residents. In my academy, you will learn Argentinian Spanish for traveling context, and you will start speaking from day one. So if you would like to start changing your life, start coming here to Argentina, start having new opportunities in this beautiful country, you have to enjoy to my new academy. I have just opened 3 new group classes, so you can join right now, meet people just like you, and start working with me to learn Argentinian Spanish. So if you would like to know more, in the description you have all the information over there that we can start working on your Argentinian Spanish and you can get ready to come to this country. So I hope that you have liked this video. Tell me what you think of ChatGPT, how you can use it, how you are using it, and what do you think of it. Muchas gracias por ver y nos vemos, che. Chao, chao. Thanks for watching this video. If you are a beginner and you want to learn Spanish, my book, Mini Stories to Learn Spanish Beginner's Guide, is available on Amazon. If you are looking to learn Spanish to visit Argentina, with my program you can do it. All the details are in the description. Thanks for watching.